What's up, guys? We're back here live for bonus episodes of Duelist Cup, and this is going to be awesome. Some are tough, some are easy, and some are just more than others. So let us get into more Duelist Cup matches. With his hand going second, quite a mix. Schwarzschild Infinity and Instant GEPD. Orbital Hookup. Search for Galaxy Soldiers. Send the Jumper just to get 100. And Soldiers for Summoner. Real Normal, Reborn Orbital, level modified to make Galaxy Photon, detaching for Photon Delta Wing, 100 Toss Out Emperor, Hope Harbinger, 2 Photon Delta Wings for Starleash Photon, Hookup, and Pass. So everybody gets target protection and can't be killed by opponent's card effects in terms of 2000 or higher. And on top of that, spell negate. Real Normal Sylvie getting Witch activated, getting OG LZ, sending Field Spell for LZ Azamina, Silvera to Boogie Eclipse, LZ Azamina, Rusia Free Special, Diabel, grabbing Witch, LZ Azamina, getting Susurus, Blessing for Mole Cricket, Tribute for Camellia, Toss Out Tree to get Blessing, Susurus for Silvera, 6k damage because Silvera exists for Double Pierce, Geonator, Sylvie, come on back, Creature Swap, Reborn, the Camellia, and Pass. Flip up both. Real Normal the Wizard, Camellia bring back Cricket, Cricket for Horn Needle, Sunflower, Wizard Tribute, Sunflower milling off Droll and Imperm to negate, Harbinger over Camellia, GEPD over Diabel, Sylvie over Sunflower, and one set. Real Normal Sylvie getting Woes, Rusia Free Special, send Woes, Drew into Floodgate, Reset Button, Exit into Pinguicula, getting Vesiculo, Sylvie, return Diabel, Vesiculo, send the Floodgate, Adipus, Diabel, negate the 2, Diabel for a free monster, and just simply double pierce Sylvie for game, Cosmic hitting Heavy Storm, and with his hand going second, too many combinations. Serene Psychic Girl, Banish Birth. So given the fact that the majority of Kashtira are indeed psychics, that pretty much means that its synergy with psychics in general depends on which. But at the same time, banishing birth basically means surely there's a way for the Cash Tira guy to have Theosis banish, pick up birth, and then go to town from there. So Punk, Psychics, Cash Tira, as far as I imagine. Italy for Xiamen. P6 getting Rising Scale. Foxy Toon, tribute Xiamen. Rising Scale, banish Xiamen. P6 Italy Xiamen. Instant Punisher. Silent Psychic Magician. Reborn Xiamen. Cool! Summon Animation and Glossed Out. Psychic Blaster Mark II. Level 9 Earth Psychic Synchro. 3200 attack, 2700 defense. That takes one Psychic Tuner and one or more non-tuner Psychics to make them. Super hard once per turn, as in one effect or the other can do both. You either A, target a banished monster to free special it to your field, or B, during the main phase, as a quick effect, you can banish one monster from your graveyard, then target one other face-up monster anywhere on the field, banish it, then gain life equal to that banished monster's original attack. Awesome. Mark II, Rainback Xiamen. Okay, just like last Duelist Cup video, one Punisher, sure, but two, that is a stretch. Real Normal Sylvie, Mark II, banish Mind Procedure to target Sylvie, banish, gain 1500, pay 1000 to reborn it back. Witch for LZ. LZ, ditch Sacred Tree. You know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. I accept the Max C challenge. Blessing for Cricket. Tribute for Camellia Sunflower, Toss Out Vane, Rusia Free Special, Sanwo's Draw into Droll. We are not synchroing yet, but link into Geonator, and the fact that Droll is in my hand, I figure let us not drop Droll at all throughout the whole entire Maxi challenge. I got the guts to accept the challenge all matchup long and see how far we can go with this. Geonator, swap. Blessing for Sunflower. Ursula, Sandwich, Guinea LZ as Amina. Free Special, Diabelle. Pick up Blessing. Getting Susurus. Rusia, return Ursula. Blessing. Special Sunflower. Silvera. 2 Book of Eclipse, the main deck monsters. And given the fact that my opponent has 13 cards and I did not drop Droll, that basically means I did the challenge and I am an honorable duelist doing that. Double Pierce for game. And with his hand, not so much of spells and traps, but White Forest lines can fix that. Droll. Call by. You got a second Droll? No second Droll. LZ, send Witch, getting Sylvie. Rio Normal, getting Woes. Ursula, sending Woes, getting LZ as Amina. Reset button. Free special. Diabelle, pick up Call by the Grave just in case. Getting Susurus. There's the Nibiru. Sylvie, return Ursula. Susurus. Nibiru doesn't even do anything to White Forest. Woes, special Sylvie. LZ, back to hand, getting Apes for follow-up. Quick launch. So Dragon Link, in terms of Tracers, Chalice, Striker, and Perm to prevent Boot Sector being a card. Real Normal Rocket Loader, getting Absa Router. Free special. Reach Boral. Reach Boral. Fire to Imperm. Double Interlock in hand. Ah, man. Borload Fatal Flare. Getting Caliber. Free special Caliber. Histy. Histy, bring back Tracers. Triz Boral. Boral End. End. Reborn Tracers. Negate Sylvie. 4th Anniversary IP. Absa Router for Rocket Detonator. Free special. Fatal Flare. Hookup. Detonator. Bring back Triz Boral from back row. Quad Boral. It's been a hot minute with this old card. Hard once on Quad Boral. As a link to Dark Dragon, of course. Middle left, bottom middle. 2 dragons, including a rocket to make them. You can discard 1. Target 1 face up monster anywhere on the field. You can special link 2 or lower from the extra deck. And kill that targeted monster. Then, if it was a link monster, you can special any number of rockets with different names from your hand or graveyard up to its link rating. This is so cracked. Discard the Synchron, Savage Dragon, and Savage Dragon indeed. Hooking up Triz Boral with 3 Boral counters. LZ, send a tree, make a choice. Free Naturia card it is. Real Normal Mole Cricket, Tribute. Melia Sunflower, just to keep things in check. Toss out Horn Needle. Silvera to Book of Eclipse. IP. For SP. Mole Cricket. Camellia. SP. Going after Cricket. Fatal Flare. Target Silvera. Sylvie saving Silvera. And targeting Camellia and Reborn Tracers. And that's the end of the chain because your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response. That is something. Reborn Tracers. Sylvie comes back. Banish Cricket. Negate. Exceed into Traptrix Pinguicula. Tracers. Kill itself in the game. To special Rocket Loader. And Pinguicula, thank you very much. It is now material out of Tracers. Also, Loader 4. Noctovision Dragon. Level 7 Dark Dragon. No attack, 2800 defense. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a face down cards, more than one, you control as a quick effect, you can banish this from grave, negate that effect. Also, your opponent cannot target that face down cards, more than one, within card effects for the rest of this turn. So, targeting protection. If a Dark Dragon monsters, more than one, is special summoned to your field outside of the damage step, free special from hand. And if this card is sent to the graveyard just because of link material, free draw one. Pinguicula over SP. Nib token over Rocket Loader. Detach. Getting Vesiculo. Vesiculo. Summon for free because Ace reset button and a set card as well. Ace. Return end. Nope. Can't be touched. Dragoness material. Savage over Pinguicula. And pass. Sylvie, return by putting Diabell back. Exceed into Alamaris this time. Ridge into Naturias again. Toss out Cricket. Real normal Sylvie. Alamaris into Drill Driver. LZ. Ash. Get rid of the token because we need more space. Drill Driver Crash. Getting Sunflower. Geonator Transverser. Stealing Savage Dragon. And pass. Camellia over Geonator. Set 1 and pass. Savage over Camellia. Blessing, reborn it back. 1400 and pass. Real normal, Starleash Safer, Camellia bring back Sunflower. Safert over Sunflower. Tribute for White Dragon. Fire the Droll. Banish Pisty for White Dragon. And pass. LZ, send Floodgate. Rusia, making her late game appearance. Vesiculo, banish, reset button, the time space. Send it for free draw one. Real normal Mantis. Getting Arachnocampa. Mantis into Sarah. And that is Scoop for Dragon Link. And with this hand going first, this is way past doable. Blessing for Cricket. Tribute for Camellia. Toss out Tree. Tree to get Blessing. Tribute summon. Bamboo Shoot. No back row for you. And one set. Flip up Blessing. Reborn Camellia. Ash. Joko. Holly Sue. Special both. Camellia. Reborn Cricket. Cricket Tribute, Sunflower Horn Needle, Joko for Lantern, Halisu, Reveal Izuna, and Lantern, Sunflower, milling off Mole, Cricket, and Mantis, negate Destroy, Joko over Camellia, Ryonomo Izuna, toss out Lupus, Lantern, special both, Lantern for force released, Jax, attempt, Sunflower, negate Destroy, Nash Knight, absorb both 104 and Bamboo Shoot, Chaos Xyz, Nash Knight, and 3 back row, one of which is Forced X release. LZ, by the way, LZ trigger from hand, sometime today, K9 Lupus. Sylvie for Witch, Witch getting LZ as Amina, free special, synchro into Ursula, LZ as Amina for Susurus, Rusia searched, synchro into Diabelle, giving Tree, Vesiculo, sending Tree to get Blessing, Blessing for Camellia, toss out Cricket, Sylvie return Ursula, Geonator Transverser, Rusia free special, Xyz into Pinguicula, getting Arachnocampa, Pinguicula into Sarah, creature swap, to attack it goes, Geonator over Sarah, 2000, 2500, Lupus, Diabelle, for Shrimp, send Arachnocampa, Susurus, reset, Lost out, stake your soul. Great hit. Top decks, Raisin, Diabelle, special Silvera, Raisin gets Halisu, LZ, Silvera, Susurus, set, book both, LZ to hand, and pass. Just double pierce Lupus for a game. And with his hand going second, this is no problem for White Force lines. Fish and Bids. Royal Fish and Bids. As a normal spell, at the start of your main phase 1, you got to use this card as the very first thing in main phase 1. Banish 1 card from your hand. Your opponent has the option to banish 2 to stop this card. If they don't, here's what you can do. Take 2 fish monsters from your deck and either banish both or send both to the graveyard. And either result still leads to you can't special for the rest of this turn except fish. Yeah, we're gonna outright stop that. Also, banish the 6 So that means Goaties, banishing Blizzard and Sylvie, because Sylvie can be Susaruced, and then Blizzard is just did its job. 6. What on earth is this card? Espis School, level 4, Water Fish, 300 both ways. Upon normal summon, you can special 1 level 6 or lower fish from your hand in defense, but banish it whenever it leaves. Upon being banished, free special this in defense. Okay, so apparently the normal summon effect is not R once per turn, but the banishing effect is a hard once per turn. Espis School, as a rare, by the way. Free special, Keith searched, banished, Keith free special. Okay, that fixes it, Gold Sark. Banish Paces. Rumi, that is such a made-up card. Level 2, Light Spellcaster Tuner, 700 both ways. Can't be used as synchro material except for the synchro summon of a level 8 or lower monster. Reveal this and 1 monster in your hand. Special 1 of the 2, and if you do, banish the other. And you can't special from extra except synchros, and can only declare an attack with synchros in general. Hard once on Broomy. What's the level 8 synchro? Oh, this is beyond bad. So, we lose now, right? Paces, come on back. Real normal Mole Cricket. Shibu, Camellia Sunflower, Camellia, Keith. Targets are Camellia and Espis School, Sunflower, milling off Talents and Droll, Paces, quick synchro into Herald, Toxic Boxfish, glossed out, and it's UR? That is such a made-up card. What is this? Level 4, Waterfish Synchro, 1800 attack, 800 defense. 1 tuner along with 1 or more non-tuner monsters to make it. So generic 4. First chance Toxic Boxfish is Synchro Shoken. You can target 1 card in either graveyard, banish it. So SP much? Upon being banished, you can target 1 face-up card your opponent controls, spell/trap included, negate its effects until the end of this turn. Each effect once per turn. Negate the Keith. Camellia Toss Out Tree. Cricket. Toxic Boxfish. Sunflower. Negate Destroy. Cricket comes back. Blessing gets picked up. Blessings. There goes the bait. Dragite negate and destroy. Simplified game state. I originally was going to consider either Blessing or Tree to do some fixing, but given the fact that milling off talents means we got free use of this card now. Talents take Dragite, Susurus, to make it exactly lethal. this next matchup with his hand, Naturian Lines most likely. So Blessing for Mole Cricket, Tribute for Camellia, Toss Out Tree, getting Bamboo Shoot, and no back row for you. You literally lose. Can I just say how crazy it is the moment I just tribute summoned Bamboo Shoot? This is literal free wins going first versus Lab, assuming that if they don't screw themselves over by setting up so much back row. Ariana getting Stovey Torby, Stovey, discarding Ariana, glossed out, setting regular welcome, and you lose now. Simplified game state. If that set happens to be the third Ariana, problem is there's no getting over it except making Pinguicula. Chandraglier, as it turns out. And opponent finally realizes what went wrong is literally setting everything when Bamboo Shoot exists. So Labyrinth, scoop. And last but not least, with his hand, not much to do. Reasoning, calling for Runic Fountain, Paleo Morella, Trap Trick, Monster Gate, Golden Droplet, Performing Pal Popper Upper, Runic Tip, Trap Trick, Freezing Curses, another Golden Droplet, Destruction, another Reasoning, Nightmare Archfiends, Tip, Monster Gate, Slumber, Flashing Fire. One level off in terms of Junk Collector. Level 5 Light Warrior, 1000 attack, 2200 defense. Not once a turn. The trap's activation requirements must still be correct, but costs are not paid when using this guy's effect. The case is the quick effect to banish this from field and one normal trap. Apply that banish trap's effect. Monster Gate. More milling later. Popper Upper. Reasoning. Junk Collector number 2. And 3 back row. Chalice, Nightmare Archfiends via Junk Collector, Call By, Rio no Marusia, Top Decks LZ Azamina, Synchro into Ursula, LZ Azamina, Susurus, getting Witch, Witch for LZ, sending Witch via LZ, getting Sylvie, Diabelle, getting Chalice just in case, 25, and 2 set. Trap Trick, Morella, you only get one more trap activation, so it's Morella, Foolishing, Earthbound Release, Typhon, of course, Floodgate, Rusia, return Ursula. LZ to hand. And pass. LZ, send blessing. Getting Sylvie. Real normal Sylvie. Getting woes. XZ into Pinguicula. Getting Vesiculo. Sarah, just to keep my opponent's traps in check. Sarah for Holatea. Woes reset via Vesiculo. Susurus, return Rusia. Send Holatea for some extension. Drew into Droll. Bring back Pinguicula. Oedipus. Pinguicula over Typhon. 28. Damage step Chalice for game. And that's that for bonus episodes of Duelist Cup. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And if you are a brand new or a returning Master Duel player, be sure to use my campaign code in the description below so we can gather this year's campaign prizes. I thank you guys for tuning in and catch you all next time.